We're going to do a number of stretches that will help you as you work toward a number of different poses in yoga, but in particular, wide-legged forward fold. We're going to start by working the hamstrings in a few different poses and stretches. You want to be nice and warmed up before you do these. The more you are, the more time you can spend in them, the deeper you can get. This particular stretch we call seated forward fold, and you're going to bring your legs straight forward in front of you, lengthening them out, and if, like most of us, you have trouble reaching your toes from there, you'll bend your knees a lot. In fact, I would recommend bending them and walking your heels in so much that your knees connect directly to your thighs. So Jace, if you would sit up a little bit more, walk your heels in, so that it feels super bent, right? Now you can lay your belly on your thighs, which is exactly what we try to do when we are in a standing forward fold. Once the belly's connected to the thighs, you reach for the feet. You can take your peace fingers around your big toes if you like, or you can take your hands around your feet and place your thumbs over top and press into the big toe knuckle. From here, you're going to gently inch your heels forward, maybe one at a time, connecting belly to thighs and stopping at the point where your belly and chest begin to move away from your thighs. And you're going to try now to breathe in and lengthen out your spine, and exhale. Your elbows will pull wide as your body lengthens out and pulls down. And then you might stay here for a few breaths, and gently working into the stretch in the upper hamstring. Notice that what we're trying not to do here is to allow the belly or chest to come away from the thighs and to result in curving the spine and otherwise taking the strain in the back, like Jace is showing here. So this takes the work out of the hamstrings and into the back. Instead, we want to take the work out of the back and into the hamstrings. Nice. The next one we're going to do from here will be what's called Janu Shirshasana, or forward fold, so single leg forward fold. You're going to bend one foot into the inner thigh or groin area. The other leg will extend forward to the front of the room. Again, knee bent, totally awesome. And the same exact thing applies. So you're going to bend that knee a lot, bringing it all the way up into your chest, exactly as your starting place. That's the first thing. Then you'll interlace your fingers all the way to the knuckle and wrap the base of the foot. This connects belly and chest to thighs, one long sealed together unit. From here, you'll begin to exhale gently, shifting the heel forward. You might need to pick it up and move it, that's fine. Inhale, exhale, pull the elbows wide. So you'll walk that heel forward till you get to your edge, the point past which your chest will not come off, or would come off your thighs, right? And you can use the strength of the arms to pull your body down and forward. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. From here, we're going to come up to a seat, send both legs forward initially, and then wide to a V or splits pose. This one can be very challenging, and it's certainly possible to keep the V much more narrow, or even if in the early stages your knees are bent, that's fine too. What we really want is to get the long spine position set up, and if you need blocks either in front of you or beside you as you get set up, that's great. Once the legs are wide, and in this case, Jace is probably able to lower his knees to the mat, that's fine. Lengthens out his spine, and keeping spine long, he's going to spider walk fingers forward to the front of the room, hinging at the hips. Notice how his back stays straight. This is going to keep the work happening in the inner thigh and hamstring as opposed to the back or anywhere else on the legs. And from here, you'll breathe in and out, gently feeling the stretch increasing, trying to relax into the stretch, and maybe even going deeper with each stretch. Whatever you do, try not to allow the back to curve. If your back is curving, use blocks or sit further back until everything begins to open up. Nice. One more in this set is our half splits pose. So you'll gently make your way out of this pose, and come up onto one knee and send the other leg forward to the front of the room. So back hip is over knee, front leg long and straight. Now if your fingertips do not reach the mat, a block is awesome underneath your hands at whatever height you need. Once again, back is as straight as you can make it. You'll breathe in, and as you exhale, you'll reach out and forward with your chest and toward the thigh. And you'll just breathe in here for a few. Now, an option from here is to move in and out of this pose. You might need to pull your heel back a little as you come in and forward, and then exhale, sending the leg long and straight and hip toward the back of the room. Now here we can bring the hip all the way down onto the back heel, moving forward and back into the hip stretch, hamstring opening, until you find the place where you can stay, getting belly connected to thighs, lengthening long over the front thigh, and breathing in and out. Great.